This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. Prime Minister James Marape said he is discouraged by the errors on the vote of no confidence motion submissions at the floor of Parliament 4 times. Marape described the mistakes as an elementary grade 1 mistake by the opposition.
Marape said the opposition are exercising their rights but are not serious with the most serious matter, the vote of no confidence that will affect the government and the people's stability. He said they should get their act in order.
So basic elementary mistake. I don't know what level of intelligence it is, but someone was not serious in the most serious transaction of Parliament that goes to affect government that is running to be disposed and installation on the alternate government they are proposing. It is a mistake that now it concerns us that it is a 4th in a row mistake that they've done. Some of us here are questioning whether it's a deliberate ploy and mistake done because they don't have the numbers. As shown in this sitting of Parliament, the numbers takes up to 33. Our combined number here as I speak today, men on strength with us, 77, and others are not in camp right now. They're doing their own business.
He further stated that Pangu-led coalition now has a total strength of 77 members, and the other members that left Pangu are still welcome.
We are here standing a little bit discouraged. We were prepared for a vote of no confidence program the opposition was talking about for a long, long time. They attempted 3 times in February. The 3 times failed, not in our doing or private members' committees doing, but in their doing. The 4th time this week also failed. And it just questions the ability of those in the opposite. If in simple matters like subscribing to the requirements of Section 145 of our Constitution, and they failed to subscribe to, I don't know what else they will fail to do in life.
Marape thanked the parties that formed the coalition and said they are fearless.
For us, we're just thinking whether they've been deliberately plotting to bring defective motions into the committee so that the committee refuses, trying to create public stress also that when the committee refuses, the government is refusing. Far from it, it is not the government but a parliamentary committee that is at work, that is assisted by Supreme Court rulings, assisted by standing order provisions, and assisted by the constitutional provisions. So they need to get the act in order. We weren't fearful in any case. We came prepared, this coalition, and I want to thank on behalf of Pangu Party. Pangu Party, out of the 59 we had before this little split took place, where 12 of the 59 moved on and is now sitting on the opposite. They're still part of Pangu by virtue of the fact that they have not resigned effectively. They're still part of us, but they sit on the opposite side.
James Guken, National EMTV News.
East CP Governor Alan Bird's recent criticism of the government's response to the tragic Mulitaka landslide in Enga province has been challenged by the National Disaster Centre.
Governor Bird expressed his concerns about what he perceived as a lack of government action following the disaster, emphasizing the need for greater provincial autonomy and decentralized service delivery.
To our people of Mulitaka in Enga for the disaster, the tragic disaster that's occurred up there. I'm told that so far there has been no government response, which is deeply concerning. And again, this reinforces the call that I've been making for greater autonomy and block grants to the provinces.
Yes.
In response, the National Disaster Centre Director Lasso Mana issued a statement refuting Governor Bird's claims, asserting that swift and decisive action was indeed taken following the landslide. Contrary to Governor Bird's assertions, the NDC clarified that within 6 hours of the incident, the Enga Provincial Disaster Committee had convened and activated emergency protocols to coordinate relief efforts.
Because as far as I know and as far as I am concerned, this is one of the responders that one of the fastest response that we made so far. What actually happened was when this disaster actually happened at 3 a.m. on Friday, and the Provincial Disaster Committee was alerted. The chairman of the Provincial Disaster Committee convened a meeting that was the PA for Enga Province.
Additionally, Mana said key government officials, including ministers and rapid assessment teams, were dispatched to the area. Mana highlighted that despite logistical challenges such as a mechanical issue with New Guinea, efforts were made to assess the situation and coordinate a response. Furthermore, the National Disaster Committee convened an emergency meeting to recommend response options, including declaring a state of emergency in Enga and submitting a joint proposal to the National Executive Council. Acknowledging the gravity of the situation, Prime Minister James Marape addressed Parliament yesterday, expressing condolences to the people of Enga and outlining the government's response to the disaster. Prime Minister Marape emphasized the need for comprehensive review of the national budget to address the costs of recent natural disasters, including the Mulitaka landslide, which claimed over 2,000 lives.
And through the Works Department, and the road has been opened, but nonetheless disaster which caused not just economic loss, but lives of our people perished in those disasters. And this Parliament, through this short statement, recognize the loss of our people's life in the course of these disasters.
Prime Minister Marape also that relief funds had been released with efforts underway to mobilize restoration funding. He also noted that immediate relief supplies had been dispatched through the Department of Defense, with further restoration efforts being coordinated with the Enga provincial government. In light of the ongoing challenges posed by extreme weather patterns across the country, Prime Minister Marape stressed the government's commitment to supporting affected communities and ensuring a comprehensive response to disaster situations. James Gukan, National EMTV News.
As many non-government organizations, the national government and many other groups are showing concerns towards the survivors of the major landslide area in Mulitaka in Enga province. Porgera Mine has also come on board with relief supplies for emergency assistance.
The mine has delivered an aid package of food, first aid materials and other essential supplies to the location. They are also organizing heavy equipment to assist with rescue operations and have placed a community relations team at the site to coordinate engagement with government authorities. Employees of the mine have also taken the initiative to donate clothes and other relief items to the affected community. The total number of deaths is estimated to be around 600 plus people, as stated by the administrator for Enga, Sandy Saka, in a news conference recently in Enga.
7,849 people. The population of the impacted area is estimated to be 7,849 at that present, which covers a total of 1,427 households. So as that figure shows, it's a significant impact area that has left a lot of people displaced, traumatized, injured, and importantly, as we expect, as we do the recovery measures, we expect to recover significant loss of human lives.
It has affected a total of 7,000 people that live along that part of the Enga province in Mulitaka. So far, a total of 6 bodies have been recovered and the search is still ongoing at the moment. It has been 6 days now and the search is still ongoing at Mount Yambali in the Enga province. Tamara Gavi, National EMTV News.
British disaster relief supplies arrived in Port Moresby yesterday at around 7 p.m. and will be distributed by the PNGDF with the help of its counterpart, the Australian Defence Force, to disaster-stricken Mulitaka in Pogara-Payala district in Enga province.
Contained in the relief aid supply are cooking utensils, food, water, sanitizer and other essential supplies. Arriving in Port Moresby yesterday was Enga Governor and Defence Minister who came back from the disaster-stricken area. British Ambassador to PNG and Macro handed the relief supplies to Defence Minister Dr. Billy Joseph and Enga Governor Grand Chief Sir Peter Ipatas. Ambassador Macro, while handing over the supplies, extended the King's condolences to the people of Enga in Mulitaka LLG in Pogara-Payala on behalf of the people of Britain.
I'm very pleased that today, with the help and support of transport from our Australian partners, that we have been able to get some UK aid, some UK humanitarian aid on the ground today and hopefully up to where it's needed. I hope that there will be some more to follow tomorrow and we will keep in touch with you and with the National Disaster Team on ongoing needs and long-term assistance.
She said Britain will continue to support the disaster-affected areas in PNG and maintain its bilateral relationship with moving forward. In receiving the disaster relief aid, Dr. Billy Joseph thanked the British government for the critical aid in time of drastic need.
The situation is, our people out there are in big funeral. Today they all came, they've been trying to retrieve bodies of families that have been buried in there, but it's 6 days, and so we have confirmed that it is impossible to expect that somebody would be alive. More than 2,000 men, women and children are buried. We will ascertain the numbers by tomorrow. I am confident and very happy with the local authority, especially the Provincial Disaster Management Committee led by the Provincial Administrator and our Governor, the leadership that they have provided.
Adding on to that, Enga Governor Grand Chief Sir Peter Ipatas was thankful on behalf of the people of Enga.
This event has been something that the people of my province have never experienced before, and the magnitude is so high and so big. And our people on the ground are trying to grasp with the responsibility of trying to assist our people on the ground, and especially with the national government coming in on the first instant, and then all the donors and other countries, bilateral countries, are coming in to assist our people in the province. And I want to just take on behalf of them, I want to thank this time the British people and government.
Meanwhile, the Japanese government has confirmed through a statement that they will provide emergency relief goods through the Japan International Cooperation Agency in response to the landslide in Enga province, upon the request from the PNG government. The shipment of these emergency relief goods will be transported from the JICA warehouse in Singapore to Port Moresby in the next available flight. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
A call to review the organic law on the integrity of political parties and candidates was discussed in Parliament following a question without notice by the Morobe provincial member Luther Wenge to Prime Minister James Marape.
Wenge asked Prime Minister James Marape on the move of certain Pangu MPs to the other side of the House, the opposition.
Pangu, can you clarify the party's position as to whether the members shifting from government from your side, our side, and over there, not clearing consistent with the organic law on provincial, integrity of political parties. They're not clearing themselves, and yet they're doing this thing. Is that good for this country? Mr. Prime Minister.
Prime Minister Marape said it is their constitutional right to make the move.
That is totally and entirely their individual choice. But in respect to the application of the organic law on the integrity of political parties and candidates, we're getting our lawyers to look into what this may mean in respect to the application of our Pangu Party constitution within the context of the OLIPEC law. And once those advice come through, the internal party process will take its course. But on record as I speak, the leaders, respectfully, they are members of parliament. We give them respect. They have their own Section 50 rights to sit on.
This has flagged member for Sinesine Yongumul, Karenga Kua, to ask Prime Minister Marape to relook the role of party systems.
So this is where there's a need for us to look at that part of the OLIPEC law and have it rewritten again to conform to other parts of the Constitution. The problem is still there. So I've spoken about this when I was previously in government, that we should look at rewriting it to make it conform with the other parts of the Constitution. So can I ask if there has been any work in progress with a view to reintroducing those provisions but written in another way to bring in some discipline? The parties must be given strength in this country. When you erode the strength of the party system and it becomes an individual choice, it's more chaotic to manage than if we're dealing through the party structure. So we have to relook the role of parties in this country. Again, that vacuum is also leading to the cannibalization and death of small parties.
Mr. Marape said work will be underway and asked Kua for his assistance in this review of OLIPEC.
Organic law and political parties and candidates, they choose to remain faithful to their party of origin. And that's something that we must construct. I look forward to the recommendations from the member for Sinesine. You're one of our most brilliant MPs in both sides of the House. If you feel that this should be contributed upon, please, by all means, contribute in writing. Let's work together as a bipartisan. We are approaching 50th anniversary of our nation. We know the hindsight weaknesses. Let's construct a better foresight for our country. Thank you.
Grace Papiali, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari Belong You.
Power Energy Drink. Feel the power.
Number one Super employees are all semi.
Number ones for everyone on land
and on the sea.
Number ones for everyone.
No matter what you do, well, I work hard for family. We work hard for you.
It has happened in many parts of the world. It's about state, it's about society.
Jet fuel needs its own specific dedicated infrastructure.
Presenting in-depth commentaries, interviews and discussions of the major current affairs issues, both domestically and internationally. Issues ranging across politics, bureaucracy, the environment and economics, as well as health, social and cultural issues.
That's on Monday night.
You're watching National EMTV News. A bill to have a new Court of Appeal was passed in Parliament yesterday by Attorney General Pilar Niningi, who presented the bill.
Attorney General Pilar Niningi has presented to the House of Parliament the proposed law to alter the Constitution, titled as the Constitutional Amendment Court Restructure 2023.
And this is very important. We will send us in law in this country. Judiciary and one the organization in current country start. Tami Blakat. Fight to come long. Opposition and government will fight to come. Those times, judiciary and current country come. So me like to thank you all judges so far. Take him chance to long current country come. Now me like give him recognizing Parliament recognizing.
The bill was supported by all members of Parliament except one, who was the member for Lagaib Open, Amos Akem.
Can problem come the country, and we can bring another bill to fund it to run prior to another courts that are already in place. So my advice I would suggest, I'm not a lawyer, but what I think is Supreme Court and National Court be broken. Let them Supreme Court the law, National Court the limit, the National Court fully funded capacity building. Laram National Court run Mogara courts. Okay. Well, appeals is put him go Supreme Court. So that Supreme Court Laram sit on Monday to Friday. Every week Laram Supreme Court sit on full time. This time around Supreme Court is sit on full time. And just on one time. So we fund the Supreme Court. Supreme Court run him judges, put him lab. Supreme Court run him Supreme Court. National Court run him National Court. And then 5-6 years down the line. We can find him money when this country is okay with money.
Grace Papiali, National EMTV News.
With the inflation rate being felt by everyone all around the country, Governor for East Sepik, Alan Bird, displayed a few basic goods in the Parliament as he asked Prime Minister James Marape what they are doing with the inflation rate in the country.
Governor Alan Bird, before asking the question, illustrated with a few basic goods from the shops and compared their prices in 2019 and 2024.
This tin of fish, which most Papua New Guineans eat every day, low-income earners, used to cost 5 kina 50 in 2019. This morning, it's 7 kina 50.
Governor Bird went on to ask his question.
What fiscal initiatives has the government undertaken in the last 5 years to make these items affordable for our people?
In response, Prime Minister James Marape highlighted that his government is aware of what is happening.
People are clear long heavy come up. Suppose me talk from our front. Global inflation average, let me stop on top long 7%. 7% average for global inflation. Papua New Guinea long-running inflation average, let me stop above 6%.
A supplementary question was also raised to Prime Minister by member for Tsuave, James Nomane.
Allow inflation to get out of control and currently create a cost of living crisis.
when we're looking at the fiscal policy interventions, this government's spending too much money, borrowing too much money, and increasing the taxes. When you increase taxes and then you continue to spend and overspend, how do you expect inflation to drop? So a direct intervention that the government can take right now is to apply immediate austerity measures, stop the borrowing, and start funding targeted investments. You're not doing that. So what's your immediate plan to reduce the cost of living crisis that the people of Papua New Guinea are currently experiencing?
Prime Minister Marape further says inflation is happening globally and in a national level. They have tried lifting goods and service tax for household goods.
2022, 2023, 3 years of consistent actual kina, a billion kina removal of our deficit right up until today. We are cognizant of tough times we're living in today. We are responsibly constructing an economy that will come back to surplus budget by 2027.
He further added that the running average for PNG since 1975 was 6%. In the last 5 years, it went down to 5%. James Guken, National EMTV News.
Provincial member for Central Province, Rufina Peter, has claimed that Central Province is yet to receive its development levies from the petroleum energy sector.
Governor of Central Province Rufina Peter directed her question without notice to Petroleum Minister Jimmy Maladina regarding the delay in Central Province receiving its development levy.
I understand that in compliance with the Oil and Gas Act and the Umbrella Benefit Sharing Agreement, UBSA, for the PNG LNG project, ExxonMobil makes annual payments of the development levy to the wellhead, the pipeline, and the plant site provincial governments, and that these payments are calculated based on the previous year's prices. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I understand also that ExxonMobil makes these annual payments of the development levy and the royalties to the government of Papua New Guinea on the 30th day of January each year. Mr. Deputy Speaker, in this regard, I am reliably informed that the development levy for 2024 totaling 222 million kina for all the impacted provincial governments was transferred to the government of Papua New Guinea on January 30th, 2024. Central provincial government has not received its share of the development levy to date. Mr. Deputy Speaker, in 2023, the Central Provincial Government received the development levy, a total of value of 34 million kina in March. We are now 1 day away from June, and we have not received our share of the development levy, estimated at close to 30 million kina.
However, Minister for Petroleum, Mr. Maladina, said he will respond later.
3 questions are very important questions, and I would like to answer them in detail. So if I can ask you to put it down in question on notice paper and give it to me, I'll definitely respond to your question in writing to me. Also, before I get those things, I would like to say that to the governor through the chair that these development levies are very important to all the provincial government, because they come under the agreement that the government has with the provincial government and other parties. And as long as I'm the Minister for as Minister of Petroleum, I will make sure that those funds are dispersed to the provinces and anybody that is entitled to it, whether it's province or to the LLGs or to the landowners.
Grace Papiali, National EMTV News.
Local citrus farmers came out today to display a variety of hybrid citrus plants and their harvest in the heart of Lae, Top Town. Max Ombitz from Boundary Road in Lae City, Morobe Province, was met with a flock of intrigued public as he showcased his backyard-grown harvests.
Local citrus farmers came out to display a variety of hybrid citrus plants and their harvests in the heart of Lae, Top Town. Max Orbins from Boundary Road in Ley City, Morobe Province, was met with a flock of intrigued public as he showcased his backyard-grown harvest. Mr. Max Orbins, originally from Kurmul in Jiwaka Province, has expanded his citrus business into Ley and has seen growing increase in sales and general interest in his products over the last 2 years. He is also a member of the Morobe Hybrid Citrus Distributors. Since moving to Ley in 2001, Mr. Orbins experimented with the drafting of different varieties of citrus plants like the Lotanic Israel Mandarin and Navel Orange. These two varieties have proven to be adapting well to the Ley climate and have been very fruitful. Mr. Orbins explained that these trees take up to 9 months to mature and start bearing fruits and can last up to 60 years. He encouraged interested farmers to invest in this business because of its rewards and sustainability. Mr. Orbins is positive in the future of his citrus business. He looks into distributing directly to major supermarkets in Ley City. Jessica Nui, National EMTV News, Ley.
To the NASFAN market report, the kina closed lower at $0.2609 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2534, $0.3860 Australian dollars, $0.2271 euro, 39.68 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed higher, copra closed lower, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Mama's One-Time Telecom's Good Plan mobile data plans. With 8 exclusive mobile data plans to choose from, select a plan that best suits your budget. You can purchase a plan for as low as 3 kina for 1 gigabyte of data valid for 24 hours, or receive 130 gigabyte of data valid for 30 days for only 150 kina. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime. Terms and conditions apply.
Power Energy Drink. Feel the power.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, True inspiration through generations.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari Belong You.
Hi, I'm Belinda Koyati. Join me weekly 7 p.m. on Tuesday nights on House and Home as we talk pet care, home improvement ideas, DIY projects, pick-a-book discussions, and Hard Work Man. That's House and Home 7 p.m. Tuesday nights only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. The constant power blackouts in the nation's capital has affected the operations of schools, business houses and residents due to a fault in the Waigani substation transformer. PNG Power has been working to rectify the issue to restore power in the city.
PNG Power Limited has advised its valued customers through their official Facebook page, indicating that the Waigani substation transformer Unit 2 is faulty and is beyond repair. However, the Waigani feeder load shedding continues. In their statement, they indicated that they are working on a temporary solution to share the load in order to ease the heavy load shedding faced by the valued customers and business houses on all Waigani feeders. They are being cautious because it is dangerous to transfer voltage or loads and to make sure they do not damage other substations, electrical equipments, and also injure the technical teams in the process. Meanwhile, business houses, schools and residences are experiencing the effects of the power issue. Car Memorial Adventist Primary School, like every other PNG Power valued customers, has highlighted how the issue has affected their teaching and learning.
Constant blackout is slowly, making our work very slow, and the teaching and learning is not effective. And like currently we have blackout now. We can't run the papers and run other teaching materials. And the classroom is very hot and students are not feeling comfortable in the classroom.
Mr. Habuni appealed to PNG Power to rectify the issue.
I appeal to the PNG Power to rectify the problem quickly so that we can face those problems and for the smooth running of the school and for effective teaching and learning.
Louis Mangu, National EMTV News.
The Education Department takes a boost in the digital era with the launch of its My Project Management System application today in Port Moresby.
This is yet another milestone achievement for the department in the ICT space. The user-friendly technology developed by Intech Labs offers users in various projects facilitated under the Education Department the opportunity to efficiently carry out and keep track of their projects. Building on this sentiment, Secretary for the Department of Education, Dr. Uke Kombra, noted the importance of the application to the department, especially as a standardized system of reporting.
When our officers went to or go to do the budget review presentations or advocate for budget for more funding, the reports that we send and bring to national planning or the central agencies, they are of various types and sizes and shapes. So we present a very ad hoc type of report, and our advocacy and agenda to convince our Department of Treasury and Planning and others to get more funding fails because of our reporting. So that was one of the reasons why we felt that we must have a standardized system of managing all the reports and presenting it in a more convincing manner.
He highlighted that this will prompt accountability of funds. He further added that this achievement may be something other departments may follow suit.
Going forward, we will also believe and we would like to make it possible for other government agencies like National Planning, if you feel that this is something relevant, you can also have access, or we can also give you the application, because once we did it is using public funds, so we can be able to share that as well with you.
The short ceremony ended with the Secretary of the Department of Education launching the application. Natasha Ovoy, National EMTV News.
The Zion Zil Christian School was applauded by the National Library and Archives for having 2 library structures following its official opening of a mobile bus library and a stationary library yesterday at its VV chapter school ground recently.
The financial support received for the 2 library facilities came from the students and their parents.
The funding sources are all to the credits to the parents. Did a fundraising last year. Raffle tickets were sold, and money that was collected was put together to practically not only the library but the computer labs as well. So we have a computer lab, and the computers were bought, so as the library books and the library structure was set up entirely from parents' fundraising activities.
A significant connection was also forged between the school and the National Library and Archives at the opening.
We just got connected with the National Library today. They pledged to give us the support as we begin to build the library into greater volumes. But in the meantime, our library just started from what we collected. From a special thank you to the Australian government for giving us some books through the PNG Book Club Kinini. So we are so thankful of the books that were supplied through that arrangement.
The school was applauded for having 2 structures of library.
For me, as a librarian for almost 37 years, this is the first of its kind for me to see a school such as this, to have 2 library structures open, at once. So this is a milestone.
The acting assistant director provincial said the opening of these libraries shows the important role the National Library and Archives play. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
PNG FM held a press conference yesterday to announce its Yumi FM Music Awards with Kumul Consolidated Holdings Limited this coming Saturday at the Lamana Gold Club Arena. This year is its 19th year to host, and it is the only event in the country that recognizes Papua New Guinean artists.
The Kumul Consolidated Holdings Limited and PNG FM Limited are proud to announce its partnership in developing local artists through the Yumi FM PNG Music Awards. This is the first year of KCL partnership with PNG FM through the Yumi Music Awards 2023, where we recognize the achievement of PNG artists. KCL Managing Director Professor David Kavanamur revealed that KCL supported this event for several reasons, being recognition of local artists, promotion and awareness, and unity through music. Nominees for this year's Music Awards are Spriga Mac and Sai K. Whilst for the other categories, Best Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year, Male Artist of the Year, Female Artist of the Year, APRA Artist of the Year, Best Duo or Group of the Year, Producer of the Year. For Category 9 and 10 were voted by the listeners via call, walk-in and Facebook, which are Justin Kili Award with Keynote, Listener's Choice Song of the Year with KICHL. The Music Awards come with the support of Justin Kili Award sponsor Keynote, Lamana Hotel, Trophy House, Event Tech, Prinstall, Budget Rent a Car, Anna's Beauty Box, PNG FM affiliated and managed by the Total Event Company. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
In appreciation for the Central Music Festival's excellent execution, the National Cultural Commission granted the Central Music Association 30,000 kina. The Executive Director for NCC, Stephen Kilanda, expressed his gratitude to the artists, the organizing committee and the people of Central Province for a job well done. He said the Central Music Festival is the first music association in the nation to face official opposition from the National Cultural Commission previously. NCC Director Stephen Kilanda claims that CMA's partnership with NCC is what has made it successful. National MTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Top up now with Telecom's Good More bundles. Subscribe to any of Telecom's more bundle plans, ranging from 3 kina to 75 kina to enjoy unlimited on-net calls, more SMS, more data with increased off-net minutes. Choose from 8 exclusive plans, packed with more value to experience seamless communication with your family and friends. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime. Terms and conditions apply.
Power Energy Drink. Feel the power.
Do you have a voice that can win this year's Vocal Fusion Season 11? Or maybe you know someone with an amazing voice. This year, MTV is opening audition nationwide, so you can send in your online audition video wherever you are in Papua New Guinea. Southern to Mamase, islands to the islands. If you believe you have the vocals to win Vocal Fusion Season 11, send us your online audition video. Visit the MTV Vocal Fusion Facebook page today, read and understand the criteria, terms and conditions of the online audition. Use your mobile phone or video camera if you have one, record your introduction, then sing 2 songs of your own choice. Your songs must not be more than 19 seconds in duration. Your video must be recorded holding your phone horizontally with clear and clean audio and visual for a chance to enter the Golden Ticket audition. If your online audition meets the criteria and you qualify for the Golden Ticket audition in Port Moresby, we will fly you to the capital city to audition for a chance to win Vocal Fusion Season 11 Golden Ticket. To upload your online audition video, visit MTV website www.mtv.com.pg/VF Season 11 or WhatsApp your audition to WhatsApp number 76500000. Online auditions close 7th June 2024.
This year, Vocal Fusion is coming to you bigger, brighter, drama, baby.
So what are you waiting for? Get your video auditions in now.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The PNG NRL Bid Development Program has seen the Central Double Junior Academy make their second selection from the Scale Rise Junior Rugby competition today at Coney Tigers Oval.
Kids under the age of 14 to 18 has taken part in the junior rugby competition at Coney Tigers Oval to be selected for the Central Double Risk Junior Academy. According to the Central Double Risk Development Program Coordinator, they have made the first selection already, and this is the second for the academy. PNG NRL bid is interested in the development program the Central Dabaris is conducting, and they encourage the Dabaris to recruit more young players in their junior academy.
NRL bid them stop, and more put in pressure so Mipla working all these programs. Welcome looking Dabaris and Mipla starting this pathway long time finish so interest lo Mipla work working all these programs lo Mipla running more games, working more selection. Now this la game and selection game.
The students comprise of young men, mostly from Central Province, who live within NCD. They also conduct the program in other parts of the province as well. The program coordinators communicated with the head teachers from schools in NCD to have their students participate in the competition, but the opportunity comes with a condition.
So now something now, beginning good plan of play that's all max blow no good plan. Mipla by che star player blue so school emo kim good. No time no you malo pasta. Max play improve you play rugby and yes. Ananlo NRL this now.
The challenge they face in organizing the rugby clinic program is venue for the games to be played. However, they were fortunate to hire the Coney Tigers Oval today.
Depends law field. Now simply come hire him Coney Tigers and test day tomorrow on program all. That's why I'm local finding problem and field.
Meanwhile, a team all the way from Kairuku that are taking part in the rugby competition in Port Moresby has received a kind donation of jerseys from the PNG Data Corps today. The coach of the team shared his appreciation.
Asem Kairuku mipla kainusem bantok plus team mipla onsambe team.
More talents
mipla calm down lo play one time NCD lo Moresby. So thank you lo. Data ko one time big plus support them. One time jumpers.
According to the coach, the donation of jerseys has motivated the team members to perform well during their upcoming games. The team is also part of the Central Dabaris. Louis Maingo, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Share the love with Gala Ice Cream, Gala Cone Ice Creams, Gala Stick Ice Creams, and Gala Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gala range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gala Ice Creams. Gala Gala Yum.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Power energy drink. Feel the power.
Be on board this revolution. Introducing our new range of devices and giveaway frenzy. Buy a device and get a free boombox and enjoy 7 days of free streaming to MGEMs. But that's not all. You will also receive 5 gigabytes every month for the next 6 months. That's a whopping 30 gigabytes of data. Don't miss this extraordinary opportunity. Head to your nearest telecom retail outlet to grab one today. Terms and conditions apply.
It's almost time to crunch and munch on Kai Time. If you're a warrior in your kitchen and wanted to be featured in the show, send us your video. The sky's the limit. It could be a family recipe, it could be a secret recipe, it could even be a simple recipe, just adding a few touches to make it special. Send us a video of your best recipe creation today and we'll feature it on Kai Time.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. With just 87 days remaining before the 2024 Paris Olympic Games, ExxonMobil has presented a check of 270,000 kina to the Papua New Guinea Olympic Committee and Team PNG to assist them in their preparations.
Presenting the check to the PNG OC is the Managing Director and Chairperson of ExxonMobil, Tara Chandro. ExxonMobil has been supporting the PNG OC and Team PNG since 2012.
Like you, ExxonMobil PNG is also committed to excellence. And it is this common purpose that has led to a number of collaborations with the PNG Olympic Committee over the past decade, and in support of the Olympic values of respect, friendship, and excellence.
The PNG team will be taking part in 6 different sports out of the 26 sports at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games.
We are looking at participating in 6 of the 26 sports available at the Olympics. Swimming, taekwondo, boxing, athletics, weightlifting, and what's the other one? Sorry? Rugby sevens.
Present to witness the check presentation are 2 qualified taekwondo athletes, Kevin Kasman and Gibson Mara, who are no strangers in representing PNG in the regional and international sporting games.
I'm very excited on going and representing my country, not only my country, but my family and my friends. And I hope that back home, people are inspired to do better.
Almost 2 years now I've been taekwondo. And I've been to 2 international games, SP games, and qualified for Olympics.
Malinta Yopolo, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
kids, join me, Dolores, every Monday to Friday from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. on Kids Corner. We have a lot of fun games and exciting activities lined up just for you.
Call it fun!
Only on your number one to watch, MTV.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The weather forecast for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, mostly fine, partly cloudy. Daru, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. Kerama, chances of brief showers and otherwise partly cloudy. Alota, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. Popondetta, possible afternoon showers and otherwise partly cloudy. To the Momasa region, Lae City, partly cloudy with some rain showers. Medang, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. Wewak and Vanimo, partly cloudy with some rain showers. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Keviang, some rain showers. Kokopon Rabaul, cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorm. Kimbe, some rain showers. Buka, some showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Highlands region, Mount Haggard City, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Goroka, Buns and Kundiawa, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabig, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 30th of May, 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
It's Smile O'Clock. It's Smile O'Clock. Gotta brush our teeth. Time o'clock. It's Smile O'Clock. Smile O'Clock. Time o'clock. So brush, brush, brush. Everybody listen up, up, up. Everybody now brush, brush, brush.
Coming up next, 7 p.m. Sports Scene. 7:30 p.m. That Pacific Sports Show. 8 p.m. Talk PC News Headlines, followed by AFL Premiership. 11 p.m. Dawn of the Dolphins. And 12 a.m. National MTV News Replay.